Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day.
My favorite part of that always is Jake on the drums, his little bounce. That's my favorite part. Every time he does it, like that. Welcome back. It's a perfect, that kind of hurts. I'm getting too old for this crap. It's a perfect spot for an impromptu family photo shoot or pictures for your Insta, or as Ted calls it, the IG. Hi, Graham friends. The Franconia Sculpture Garden is full of funky and creative sculptures from artists, and the outdoor gallery, as you can imagine, it's an outdoor event, is even more popular than ever. I'm giving you a tour. Take a look.
I'm Ginger Schulich-Porcella. I'm the Executive Director and Chief Curator at Franconia Sculpture Park. We're a nonprofit. Our mission is really to educate, inspire, and entertain people with outdoor art and sculpture. It's an outdoor museum, so you can touch things, you can interact with work, and it's free. You can kind of get out of your car, wander around. It's a choose your own adventure sort of situation here. We have a number of tours or paths that you can go and explore on, but it's really up to the viewer to create the experience for themselves. This is by an artist in New York. Her name's Grace Lee Lawrence, and she creates these biomorphic forms. It's actually a female that's morphing into a head of celery. Sculpture has a great bud on it. We don't care if you wear pants, but we definitely want you to wear your mask. We've had about triple the attendance since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. It's one of the few places where you can be able to socially distance and have an experience with art. I mean, we have 43 acres, so there's plenty of space for people to spread out. Even, on the weekends when we have thousands and thousands of people here, you still can have an intimate experience with art. Well, yeah, I mean, I think Instagram's changed our entire world, right? I think people like seeing themselves on camera. Obviously, this is a great spot to get their photograph taken, and it is very selfieable. And if that's why people come out here, just to get their photograph taken in front of art, I'm fine with that, because at least we're bringing in new audiences. This is a very popular date spot. I was talking with someone recently, they said you can tell where someone's at in their relationship based on whether or not they've posted about it on Instagram. So people will know when their ex has moved on because they're with someone new at Franconia. So it's this marker in a relationship. Have you been to Franconia yet? All of the works here at the park have, little, text that goes along with it. So you learn about the artists and their motivations for making the work or how they made it. Because we really do want to educate people about the motivations for the artist. The artists have intentions in mind when they make the work, but at the end of the day, the viewer completes the work. So it's only with the viewer audience's response to or adding their own ideas into the work that the work's fully completed. So if someone coming to the park just sees a stack of boats, fine, they saw a stack of boats, but they probably didn't see a stack of boats elsewhere. So if that's all you see and that's your initial reading, that's fine too. At least we're still showing you something that you're not going to see every day. Yes, it's a sculpture park, but it's so much more than that. I think the important work that we do, you don't really see here. This is the byproduct of what we really do. It's really what drew me to Franconia. I grew up on a farm in Illinois, right? And I didn't have access to a place like this. And I think about how, as a kid growing up on a farm in the middle of nowhere, to be able to come to a place like this and how it would expand your mind is really amazing. If they come here and they think, oh, well, I met an artist from across the world who has a different point of view. That's how we teach empathy, right? By exposing people to different artists and ideas. Unless we can teach empathy, we're never going to understand that there's different ways of thinking and being.
Absolutely. To learn more about the Franconia Sculpture Park, go ahead, roll the fake applause. There we go. Head to Franconia.org. And if you missed it, we're going to put this up on our Facebook page just a little bit later.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started on this tropic port.